Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. My name is Professor Dr. Rizwan Jamil Qureshi. Today date is 26th of December 2019. I'm covering main behaviors of the software today. The first main behavior that is observed by the practitioner that software always deteriorated but never wears out. What is the meaning of deterioration? Deterioration means lack of quality and wears out mean it never outdated. Why not outdated? Because we keep on making the changes in the software in terms of perfective maintenance, or we have corrective maintenance, or we have adaptive maintenance. So we keep on updating and upgrading it. Because of that, it never expired. But in contrary to that, hardware is always outdated, like Pentium 1, Pentium 2, Pentium 3, Pentium 4 series, but no more they are used. The reason is that we have more heavy software are there, like Windows 2007, 8 or 10, which or Visual Studio .NET, or we have NetBeans, or we have Game Studio, or we have gaming software that needs more memory, and because of that more processing is required, so we cannot use them, so they are outdated. But software, we keep on making changes or updating or upgrading it, so we can use it. Like I already explained in my previous videos, that Pakistan Electricity Company, they are using a Kabul based software for billing, electricity billing, and they developed that system. Pakistan Electricity Company developed that system in 1970s, and in 2019 still they are using. And similarly, Lahore Chamber of Commerce developed a software for stock exchange in Foxpro based software, and they are still using it. So we are making updating and upgrading. Because of that, they are never outdated, but they suffer from deterioration. Deterioration means, I already defined, lack of quality. During the life of 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, 30 years, 40 years, due to corrective maintenance, adaptive maintenance, perfective maintenance, and because of that, its quality goes down. It slows down because of more size of the software and more functionalities are there. It needs more maintenance. It becomes slow. It doesn't perform as it was before in early years of the initial years of the software usage. It's similar to human being. When we have our childhood, it is lot of mistakes we are doing. Similarly, software is going through lot of corrective maintenance. At a certain stage, we are mature, or we are at our teenage, and then we are young, so software is very fast and efficient. And when we get old, after 50s, 60s, and then our efficiency and performance is not the same as it was at the age of 25 or 30 or 20 years. Similarly, software is there because of maintenance, corrective, adaptive, perfective. It becomes slow, lot of bugs are there, and lot of maintenance are there. So because of that, we need to perform preventive maintenance to improve the quality of the software. So in my previous slide, when I cover the types of maintenance, I already explained how we perform preventive maintenance to improve the quality. So software suffers from lack of quality, deterioration. That is the first behavior of the software observed. Secondly, software always have coupling and cohesion. Coupling mean two modules or two systems or two software depends on each other. Depend on each other to perform their task. Like one module is dependent on the other, or output of one becoming the input of the second. Like we have new message in Hotmail and we have send message. and as another module. So as many mails we send from new message, we can see in the send message folder. So send message folder module is depending on the new message module. So the modules are dependent. Whereas we have cohesion. Cohesion means independence. That a module doesn't need any other module to perform its task. So they have coupling and cohesion. They always have ratio. For example, 90% cohesion, 10% coupling, 80% cohesion, 20% coupling. So there is always coupling and cohesion. We cannot have 100% cohesion because it's a business system, commercial system. It's part of other system. So we need some coupling is there. So that is the second attribute, second behavior of the software. The thirdly, software always transforms data into information. What is data? Data is raw facts about people, objects, and organizations. And we consider everything we input to the computer is called data. Whereas when we say software transforms data into information, mean information is processed data. So we can use it in the form of reports. We have different type of information. We have internal information, we have external information, and we have turnaround information. These are three types of information are there. Internal information is the information that is used inside the company or organization, like banks are there, or King Abdulaziz University. We have some internal information about the employees that we don't want to disclose to the public, or we have exam pool that we don't want to disclose to the public. So that is internal information. And external information that you generate for the environment, for external users or customers, like for example ATM receipt or supermarket cash counter. When you pay the items, the cashier will give you cash receipt. It's external information. So I gave you two examples. That is external information. And the third type of information is turnaround. For example, registration forms or checks are common examples of turnaround, or survey questionnaires is another example of turnaround information. So it has some information like we have name, contact, address, mobile number, and user will fill or check book. We have check, and the check there are name and the amount and the signatures are there. So that is generated for the environment, then it's returned to the organization. That's turnaround information. So software third behavior, it always transforms data into information. The fourthly, software always respond to users, either in the form of correct result or error. So there is always response of the software. The fifth behavior, software is never manufactured. We never say that software is a manufacturing industry. We always say software is engineered or developed or constructed. These are the terminologies we use for software. So why not software is manufactured like manufacturing industry? The reason is that in the manufacturing industry, like hardware industry, we achieve some specification like processor or hard disk or keyboard or mouse or monitor. We or the computer, the system unit, we develop some specification for some model like dual processor, or we have i7, we have i10. We achieve some specification and we start making the copies. Another example, car manufacturing industry or manufacturing industry is there. In the car manufacturing industry, like a certain specific model for a year, like 2019 model of Prado or Land Cruiser or Honda Civic or City or Accord. When we achieve some specific model for a year, we start making copies. But this doesn't work for software. In the software, every customer has different requirements, like registration system for King Abdulaziz University, or in Pakistan we have UET, University of Engineering and Technology, or ComSats Information Technology, ComSat University of Information Technology. When we develop some system for one university like Punjab University or University of Engineering and Technology or King Abdulaziz University, we cannot copy paste to another university. Like in Saudi Arabia we have King Fahd University, we have King Khalid University, we have King Abdullah University. So we cannot copy paste because they have their requirements, like registration system, library system, salary payroll system are there, inventory system are there. Every customer has different requirements. Like I gave you example in my previous slides, BMW. So BMW, and then we have to customize for Mercedes, then we have to customize for Nissan. Even for BMW Germany to UK, we need customization. We cannot copy paste from Germany to UK or USA or Australia. So it always needs customization. So it's always engineered or constructed or developed. We never say it's a manufactured. So that's about the main behaviors of the software. Thank you very much, viewers. I hope you enjoyed this video. Have a good day. Assalamu alaikum.